Holy crap, that was an awesome King of the Ring. King and Queen of the Ring. I apologize. I'm old school. I'm still getting used to saying King and Queen of the Ring. But man, for real, I am just blown away how these B pay-per-views, PLEs, sorry, again, old school, PLEs are just so good. I'm sorry I'm doing the video so late. I had to work, so all day long I've been dodging spoilers. First off, we had the Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill match. I'm pleasantly surprised they did not write Bianca Belair off TV. I thought they were going to. For real, I did a short on it this morning. I was like, this is it. They're writing her off. She must be pregnant. So maybe she's not. Anyways, I'm glad they're still together, but I do want them to break up eventually. So that was a throwaway match. Just good for Jade Cargill to get in front of an audience like that and just, get that experience. And then we get the real PLE. Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. This was the right call. I could have seen them keeping the belt on Becky, but this was the right call. They brought Dominic Mysterio in. I believe Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan are in cahoots, and it will be revealed later, but right now it seemed like Dominic was trying to actually assist Becky for revenge for Rhea, but right now Liv Morgan won. That was the right call. I think Becky was kind of called in because she was on vacation, or supposedly supposed to be on vacation after WrestleMania. I think she was called in. They called an audible because of Rhea Ripley getting hurt. They allowed Liv Morgan to get the Becky Lynch rub. I am not a Becky hater. I know Becky is being called Becky Hogan. I don't feel that way. I'm very much a Becky the Man stan, but I do understand that let's give some newcomers a chance to shine. The four horsewomen can't always be around. Let's let Becky go have some fun with her family. Seth Rollins is injured right now. Maybe you guys can just have a well-deserved vacation. You just wrote a book. Celebrate it, Becky. Celebrate it. Great call on the Liv Morgan victory. She gets the rub. Next match is the triple threat match. We got Chad Gable, we got Sami Zayn, and we've got Bronson Reed. Not a huge Bronson Reed fan. Don't know why. Just never connected with the guy. Sami Zayn, hometown hero, even though he's from Montreal. Probably a background, and totally cool. And then we have Chad Gable. Love the fact that everybody has fully embraced that he is the second coming of Kurt Angle. And he is just so good. I hated that. And I'm glad it's gone. And I just want Chad Gable to just go all just crazy Kurt Angle. And it's just great. I am a little I wish the Otis thing wasn't happening so fast. It seems like they are just putting this Otis bullying thing on fast forward. I would like a slow burn where Otis is at first on board with everything Chad does, but then gradually falls out to the point where he's like, you know what, he eventually turns and because he's being treated how Chad Gable's treating him now. Kind of like they did with Sami and the Bloodline. For a while, Sami was totally on board with everything until Roman took it too far. And that's what I kind of want with Otis. Because Otis, unfortunately, was a victim of the 2020, thing that happened that shut down the world. Because Otis was a hugely popular star, but he needed the crowd. Without the crowd, Otis just wasn't the same, and he kind of got then, placed at Alpha Academy and fell down the card. But now the crowd is back, and you can see the crowd wants to support Otis. It just feels like the moment Chad eventually does beat Sami Zayn, that they're going to instantly go into the Otis feud. I would love for Otis to be Chad's WrestleMania feud, not his Survivor Series feud. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? But regardless, Sami Zayn won. The right call. Sami gets the win. Send the crowd super happy, but it also allows Chad to have an out. He didn't get pinned. He can blame Otis for that, and they can then go and have their one-on-one feud, Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. But right now, we got Sami Zayn with a victory under his IC title reign. Great job. Next match, and Nia Jax. God, I love her. This Nia Jax is so good. I am just wowed by her, amazed by her. When she came back at the Rumble, a year or two ago, I was just like, okay, whatever. She never really truly impressed me. I mean, I kind of liked her as a monster heel, but this Nia Jax, the facial expressions, what she says, just her body language, and her in-ring ability she used to have this reputation as a like dangerous worker. I've heard none of that lately. And you look at that move that she beat a Valkyria with. Whoa. Dang, that was devastating. Yokozuna couldn't do better than that. That was the best bonsai drop I have ever seen. Nia Jax, the queen, right call too, because she's been kind of like, you need wins, right? You need accomplishments, and you can be a giant monster, but if you're losing all the time, then eventually we just don't take you serious. And I feel that she was kind of headed that direction, but now that she's the queen, all bets are off. The queen of the ring, great call. Great call. I understand why maybe a newcomer might have been a good one, an instant success story, but sometimes you just got to give it to that established star. And Nia Jax, dang, dominating. Makes you forget that Liv Morgan loss on Raw. Makes everybody else forget. Not me. I'm like an elephant, right? I eat too much. The mind of an elephant. Anyways, so then, match of the night for me, though. Match of the night, King of the Ring. I loved this match. At first, it was starting off slow, and in my mind, I was like, is Randy Orton going to take a chop? Because Gunther chops are legendary, and I was like, if anybody can say, nope, I'm not going to do it, it would be Randy Orton. And he took some chops. He definitely took some chops. So kudos, Randy. Kudos to you, Mr. RKO. And great match. I loved it. Very slow start, but man, it just built and built and built. This was a great wrestling match. I cannot wait to hear Jim Cornette break down this wrestling match. The end might have had a little bit of a botch where it didn't seem like Randy's shoulder was completely down, and every time they replayed it, they didn't show the 3 count fully. So that's a little bit of a shadow cast on this match, but for the most part, just a beautiful match. And I cannot believe Gunther won. King Gunther, King General. I cannot believe he won because at first, when he entered, I thought it was a foregone conclusion that he was going to win, right? But then they said, you get a title match out of this. And I was like, oh, this is how they put Randy Orton versus Cody. So Randy had to win. I thought, no questions asked, Randy had to win this because they were setting up Cody versus Randy at SummerSlam. So I was really kind of bummed. I was hoping against hope that Gunther would win, and then he won. And then he won. I was just like, I did a YouTube short, and that is pure emotion right there. I was just ecstatic. I went, yes, it was awesome. Right call. This was the right call. And I love that, just Gunther, just a strong villain. This guy, Gunther, he's like Roman, just a really strong villain. And he doesn't even have to cheat as much as Roman, although he's not afraid to cheat here or there either. So, beautiful call, Triple H. Thank you for that. You're elevating. That's what King of the Ring should do. It should elevate the crown. I think Randy Orton would have been like, okay, I got it. Now on to better things. But I think Gunther is going to make it a part of him. Now, I hope he doesn't do what King Booker did, even though I do love what King Booker did with the crown. I don't want Gunther to actually be a king, but, oh, man, that was such, I love it. I love it that we gave it to Gunther. That was beautiful. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Triple H, why do I doubt you? Why do I doubt you? And then we had the Cody Rhodes Logan Paul match. Again, a great match. And for an instant, even though I knew there was no chance in hell, no chance that Logan Paul was going to win for a second, I thought Logan Paul was going to win. We had the brass knuckles come out. We had the ref bump. We had the low blow. We had Cody say, nope, not taking the 10 count. And then I was like, is it going to happen? Are they going to do it? Is this actually happening? No way, no way. And then, the guy got involved. I don't know who he was. I'm okay with it. I was not okay with the football players in WrestleMania 40 for the Rey Mysterio match because they came out of nowhere. At least whoever that guy was, he was the ring announcer to begin with. It was more akin to when Bad Bunny interfered in the Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio match like 2 WrestleManias ago, because he was already kind of introduced to the crowd as a commentator. And so this guy was introduced to the crowd as a ring announcer, and he's a local celebrity. Whatever, I'm okay with it as long as he was already there. But you don't want someone just come out of the blue and do something at the end. So that's why I didn't like the football players at WrestleMania 40, but I was okay with this guy at this event, even though I had no idea who he was. I had no idea who the football players were anyways. But then beside the point, it was a good match with Logan Paul. For a moment, for about 30 seconds, I thought, are they going to do it? So, you know what? Kudos on that, because I knew in my soul it couldn't happen, and yet they got me to believe. I don't know what they're going to get me to believe next time, but yeah, bang up job. King and Queen of the Ring, just amazing. I think every decision on this PLE was absolutely 100% correct. I don't have one fault I can find in this. Did I find a fault in anything? No, I mean, there was a botch maybe, but not a fault. And yeah, so I acknowledge Triple H as King of the Ring. I acknowledge Queen Nia. I acknowledge King Gunther. Just like I hope you acknowledge the subscribe button. I hope you also enter the contest. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Every comment we get, you get a chance to win one of these belts. The Wing Eagle, the Stone Cold Steve Austin skull, or the Undisputed Championship. I will give one of these away. All you gotta do is comment on videos. I will randomly pick someone, and then I'll contact you. I'll announce it on video, so you don't ever have to worry about identity theft. Don't ever give any information to someone just claiming to be me in the comments. I'm gonna give these away. No joke. You can have your pick. I appreciate every single one of you. King of the Ring in the books. King and Queen of the Ring in the books. Great PLE. Thank you, Triple H. And thank you guys. Have a great day.